Okay, this is a quick video showing points of interest at the back of the vehicle. Once you open up the passenger side door, you'll see some battery bank, and behind the battery bank is the cruising comfort compressor. This hair vac just come out of the way simply by unscrewing this knob here on the other side of the knob, and you can just swing it out of the way. That'll get you access to the compressor and its fittings. It's to make sure those aren't leaking, as well as removing that shroud later to connect your machine to check pressures, recharge, or pull a vacuum. Up here, this is the evaporator. You have two more fittings on the passenger side. Just check the filter, and behind the filter you can check the coils, making sure that nothing's obviously clogged there, reducing airflow, preventing things from being cooled. And that's everything on the inside of the vehicle. Around the passenger side of the vehicle, just under the slider door, you will have the condenser fan. You have two more fittings on the front side of the condenser. There are also two D-rings on the passenger side holding it up, where you can just pop the D-rings out and it will just swing down to the ground, so you can easily see the tops of the coils, making sure those coils are not clogged, those fittings are good. And then the dryer for the AC system is just underneath to the rear of that as well. You get two more fittings there. If there may be a leak there, you need to check that. And that's basically all the points that we need to visually inspect to make sure that A, nothing's clogged, B, no obvious signs of leaks. There is UV dye in the refrigerant hoses, so if there is a leak, you should see it with the UV light. I will note that this van did have a leak at one point on the compressor fitting, the larger one, so it may be leaking again. Just if you see some UV dye there, it may be residual from last time. You might need to clean it up and check it a second time if it is leaking there. Recharge the system, and hopefully it'll get her going for a little while until we have time to ship you guys some parts and potentially replace that fitting. And that's basically it. We'll have a secondary video coming later that will show you how to remove the shroud. In short, the tanks just need to come out. There's some plumbing fittings, and then the other tank can just slide over to get access to the bolt on the driver's side, and then you can pull that shroud out. It should be pretty straightforward, simple. Nothing you need a wrench for except for the 4 bolts on the shroud itself. Everything else in the back comes out pretty darn easy. If you have any questions, do reach out, and we'll be glad to help. Thank you.